Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Hendrix Pools, aka Pools, and I hope you're having a fantastic great day. I'm finally back with a brand new review on the latest chapter of My Hero Academia, chapter 259, also known as Quiet Beginnings. Now, I apologize for the delay of uploads. I was supposed to have a little theory review last week, especially for All For One's Resurgence, but we're going to bring that up in today's video. And yeah, just being somewhat lazy and busy, so I apologize about that once again. And I want to thank all of you guys for all the support you guys have given on my previous videos. The last two have done phenomenally well, and it just feels so great because I used to get these views on my older channel, but it just shows that your support is there, and it just makes me want to graft out and put more content. So we'll have a huge theory coming up very soon, and yeah, hopefully I'll get into the works of that. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be continuing to make some fire content. But anyway, let's get straight into this review. Anyways, let's do this page by page, and we're going to start off from the beginning, and we see the doctor's full name, which is Shiga Maruta. I'm not going to lie, I was getting mixed up between him and Shigaraki's name this chapter, but anyway, we find out that he actually has no quirk, which eliminates my theory of saying he has a quirk to surgically put quirks into others. So yeah, rip. Now, this crazy sick asshole actually sets up orphanages and nursing homes all over the country, and he's partnered with several clinics, it says private clinics, and we also know what he's doing, and they're talking about how he's got an extraordinary resume. Okay, buddy. And of course, the way he got found out is that in the hospital there is a room which they don't know the purpose of, and someone saw John, I'm pretty sure, the little Nomu. And just my opinion, I'm going to get more into this in the end of the chapter because I'm talking about it here when I should be talking about it there, but I actually believe Gigantomachia is going to step in sometime soon to help the doctor. That's just my opinion. But anyways, we finally find out what's happened to the heroes, and the heroes did not disappear from the city. They just moved towards the mountains to go fight off. I'm pretty sure that is where the Deka city is and the Liberation Army. And of course, the job is to evacuate the citizens closer around. So yeah, so we can already tell the goal by now. Shiga, the Nomu, Shigaraki and the League of Villains, but they say no, the Paranormal Liberation Front. Looks like Hawk's got all the information through, and the goal is to obviously take the root out, or take the snake by its head. Anyways, they mention the ability to warp, and they talk about how it is alarming, but they're saying that they've got the hospital team taking care of it. Now I'm wondering who they're talking about, because they've already got Shirakumo, and John the Nomu is the next warping thing. You guys seen how he pukes out the people and they teleport in some type of weird way. I'm not sure if there's anyone else. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below if you guys do know of anyone else. But anyway, that is the best point to do, is to get rid of the mobility, and then the rest of it is easy game. And then we see the UA class on the front line, and we know exactly what they're doing. They're going to be helping with the evacuation, and of course you're going to have the young guns involved in this, because things will get crazy and the heroes can't leave them behind, because we know UA is targeted. And what's funny is this little line that the ninja Edge shot says. He says, we're surrounded them on every side, we won't let a single ant slip past us. Now the crazy thing is, I want to see how these guys fare off when someone on the caliber of Gigantomachia arrives to take some action. And to be honest, this battle is looking very frantic regardless. We know how strong the heroes are, and right now we actually know of the abilities of the League of Villains and the Reed Destro family, including Reed Destro himself. His quirk, you know, it's just looking nuts. Now I'm not too sure who Endeavor referred to as that guy, but in my opinion I think it is Hawks, because he brings that up afterwards, and we know Hawks' job was confidential, but Endeavor knows, of course, after reading the book. And I won't lie, the next scene we see is probably one of the most gangster scenes I've seen in a while, and especially coming from My Hero Academia. You see that one butt-chin hero who's in Deka City with the Liberation Army roaming around, and he's hearing the information that there's barely any heroes, and of course that's suspicious. You know, you can already tell that he knows what's going on. And then the one hero, I forgot his name, he just comes right behind him and just grabs him up, and the way what he quotes is just lit as well. He goes, "What's up, traitorous Liberation devotee?" And you can just see the guy literally skiing in his pants right now. And to end things off, we now see the UA class helping with the evacuation once again, and then we move into the hospital raid, and it's not a prison raid yet for the League of Villains, it's a hospital raid for the heroes. And we get some important information. So Shiga says that Tomura Shigaraki is going to be complete in 1 month. So realistically, the heroes have done this at perfect time, and who do we have to thank for that? And of course that is our boy Hawks. And the funny thing is where you see the Dr. Shiga say things are going smoothly. Well, not too smooth anymore because my boy Endeavor just pulled up to whip some of the ass. But anyway, you see Endeavor pull up saying the noble manufacturer, All For One's right hand man, give up, you agent of evil. And the artwork in this final panel is beautiful. You can read 1,000 emotions of just the strokes of ink on this page. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying about Shigaraki, this is perfect timing. I can wonder why Horikoshi chose this time. Maybe he wants that premature Shigaraki to get on the battlefield and maybe test his abilities and get used to it. I don't know, we're gonna see very, very soon. But anyways, I still think that the Doctor has a backup plan right here, and Endeavor's just walked straight into it, but we're gonna see very soon. Like I said, both sides have very, very much powerful people, but I still say the Liberation Army has the upper hand, in my opinion. Let's look at as Nomu's Shigaraki's new ability to be, and the Doctor who's been fronting this up, so you can tell that's very dangerous. All of the Redestro family, Gigantomachia, the anti-quirk bullets that they have, it's only a few of them, but still those will come in huge hand. So yeah, like I'm saying, things are still, in my opinion, on the tip to the League of Villains side. But I just want to say, what a chapter and what a year that we got planned ahead of us, man. My Hero Academia is absolute fire right now, and even One Piece if you guys are following that. Things are really looking forward. But anyway, I want to talk more about last week's chapter as well, and a little bit of theorizing on the resurgence of All For One. And this is something I've talked about before in my previous videos, but I just want to get into it once again. Now regardless, just because Shigaraki is the main man right now, it does not mean that we can count out All For One. I still believe All For One is the main villain of My Hero Academia since the story started from him, unless Shigaraki gets the All For One through means of the One For All. Anyways, right now it looks like All For One is playing a game of chess, sitting in prison as he watches his young soldier Shigaraki literally move the pieces for him and do everything that he needs him to do. And it looks like the regime is what All For One did way back, in the sense of depriving people of their freedom and peace and then selling it in a false replica type of way back to them. But anyways, like I said, I still believe that All For One is the main piece to all of this, which of course makes sense because the story is mainly about him and defeating him. But yeah, like I said, things we could see Shigaraki getting the One For All by the means that the Doctor has said. And I believe that if this is to happen, my theory was that Deku would have All For One, and the way I say this has happened is through the stockpile quirk, and I believe that once it was passed on, that some of the All For One lingered within it, and as it's been passed on down through to each predecessor, we know the One For All becomes all powerful. So if the All For One was a little lingering piece, it has increased over the time. Like truthfully, at this point where Deku has 7 quirks, I don't think we'll really be surprised if he does in the end have some type of connection in that way of to All For One. Now there's more I want to actually talk about on this, but it's going to come more in my future theory video, and it's to do with something that a YouTuber known, I think as Turtle Quirk, has talked about, and it's about Bakugo being one of the owners of One For All. I know it sounds crazy, but I will make it make sense. There's something that he said that has brought something to attention to my mind, and it's to do with Eri going back in time and basically making a time loop and time hole. And there's some things that connect to this that make certain theories that I've had in my head connect as well. And one of those theories was the connection between Deku and Tomura Shigaraki. Now the way we see it is that they have no relations at all, and it doesn't matter if they really do have relations at all, because one is All Might's successor and the other one is All For One's successor. But for what a better way is there to end this battle between these two quirks than having the original way, which was through brothers? And I'm thinking, does Shigaraki and Deku have some type of connection as in family relationships? And the thing that makes this weird is Nana Shimura and Deku's mother having a similar quirk. If you guys remember, Deku's quirk from Nana Shimura is float, and Deku's mother can make little things float. And then All Might's always said how they look so similar. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much of that right now. That's going to come in huge in my next theory. But like I said, things are looking phenomenal for My Hero Academia. We're going to see a huge battle off and clash. At this point, I'm not sure what's really going to go down. What's going to happen to Shiga? Is Endeavor going to really capture him? Are they going to throw him in jail too? And would we get a jailbreak arc straight after that? Because I do see the jailbreak thing happening, but I think that there's steps to it first before that jailbreak does happen. I think Shigaraki's got to do what he needs to do for All For One. And then I believe that some of the students will fight some members of the Liberation Army, and this once again is going to be great experience for the students, and of course for us as viewers. We're going to see some crazy fights. Hopefully we're going to see Deku use a multiple bunch of quirks at this point. But yeah, what do you guys think about this review, and how do you guys see the future chapters of My Hero Academia going on, and what's your foresight on this battle between Endeavor, who's about to whip the Doctor's ass? But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. I know I've waffled quite a lot, but I want to get into a lot of points. There was a lot on my mind that I want to talk about, but that needs to be put into a future theory video because it's going to be all crazy right now. But once I break it down, you guys will definitely understand. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this review once again, and thank you for all the support. I swear it means so much. You guys got me back on the grind, and I'm actually feeling energetic to post videos once again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys have a fantastic great day. Peace.